Hello YouTube, it's a boy Robusta Captain and welcome back to another episode of Robusta Captain Podcast. This is the episode number 2. 2026 edition, we are back like we never left. And we believe we'll grow as time goes by because we don't have any excuse. Yeah? And today I want to start with a quote that I read somewhere. It says that reality is that we won't win every day, but I pray the days that we win so big that the failure that incurred won't matter. I don't know if I'm making sense to anyone, but you can think about that. Yeah? Think about that. You gotta think about that, man. So today we have a couple of stories that we're gonna dive into, and recently we have we have seen and we have heard of Kcse results that were released, and there's a certain comment that I saw from Ngc of a certain student who failed. I don't believe that he's failing, but who performed maybe below his or her expectation. The student did score D minus and was asking people for advice. Like he feels like this is low, like he feels like his friends or her friends have neglected them, believes that the society has belittled him or her, believes that the family have seen him as a failure and what have you. So mine is to discuss the whole thing about the performance and what have you. So we know that when Kcse results are off, or rather say released, we got the A students, we got the D students, we got the C students, we got the B students, and what have you. But one thing we have to acknowledge is that we are built different. You know, there are people maybe who have capabilities, who are good in class, but outside the outside world, they're not maybe able in a special way, and what have you. You can find a student is good in class, but in sports isn't that good. But you can find a student is good in sports, but in class isn't that good at it, and what have you. So I tend to believe that the first thing someone should do is recognize, accept yourself first. You have to accept yourself. Accept yourself. For example, I can accept. I say, my name is Captain. Of course, I'm not a good student, but I'm able to like this. Like I have this talent. Maybe I love doing this and this. I don't know if you're making sense. Let's say you can say I'm captain also. I'm a bright student. I have a future. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a pilot. I want to become a programmer and what have you. Like the first thing is accepting yourself. Accept yourself. Know the position that you are in. Okay. Maybe let's say you're a average performing student, or maybe you didn't perform well. Maybe let's say you scored a D. Accept that I scored a D. The first thing is accepting. You accept I scored a D, then you come up with different solutions. Maybe say I scored a D, but I have talent maybe in sports, maybe playing football, maybe things to do with sports, swimming, what have you. Like they must be in each that you are good at it. So maybe let's say you're good in sports, go for it, man. Go for it. You never know. You know, in life, you just figure it as a whole. You never know where life takes you. You know. Apart from that, there are a number of courses that you can choose. Maybe you can join a polytechnic. Uh, Choose a course. Let's say like there are a lot of courses: masonry, plumbing, welding. Those are the people who earn more money. By the way, the plumbers, I don't know, the people who do masonry and what have you, plumbing, carpentry. There are a lot of options. There are a lot of options that you can figure out with time. So I don't believe anyone is a failure. Me, I tend to believe that we are able differently because I might be good at something. My other brother might not be good at it. So we have different capabilities. Yeah. My advice to students who maybe so they did not perform well in their KCSE, don't give up. Don't give up in life. Accept the reality. After you accept the reality, work towards what you are aiming at. Maybe say you had a D, but you can join a polytechnic, do plumbing, do masonry, do electricity. I don't know. There's something like that. So you must accept, then trying to figure out something that you're great at it. Maybe you're a singer, you're a rapper. You have lots of people who made it maybe without education because they were able in special ways aside from the classroom. But also at the same note, I'm not trying to encourage students to be lazy, maybe to not do well in life. Education is the key. I tend to say education is the key because I have seen what education has done, maybe in my life or in the lives of people who are close to me. You see, so if you are a student, just work hard, do your level best. The fact that you have done your level best gives you the mandate, gives you the power to become the best. No one hopes or aims to be lower than the level that they are in. Okay, so work towards becoming a doctor, work towards becoming a lawyer, programmer, teacher, and what have you. But if you're not able like that, just find something that you're good at it, then shine. you know um there are a lot of courses here maybe you can do. I'll talk about the campus courses that you can do. You can go even to campus, finish, but getting employment is very hard. It's very hard. Speaking, I graduated actually with information technology, so I'm speaking out of experience. Finding even attachment isn't easy. Isn't easy, man. You can even not get the attachment. Internship aren't isn't easy to get chances and what have you. But you must have an open mind. Maybe just go do a degree, but be open. Just have a backup. Let's say maybe in case this thing fails, what can I do? What am I good at? You know, maybe you are a good businessman. You can try to figure out the business that you're gonna do. Maybe you're a musician. Just do something, man. Do something. I understand the situation in our country. Many youths don't have job opportunities. Many youths are, I know, they have lost hope. They have actually lost hope in the whole thing. Maybe they're trying hard to apply the jobs, to apply the internship, but they don't secure it, man. But life must continue. Me, I tend to believe that life must continue. You just go chase your degree. If you find work after you finish, well and good. I believe there are people who graduate, find work immediately, with or without connection. Okay? But the others who will graduate but will get time, will get the job with time, maybe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or will never even find a job. But you must have a backup plan. You must not give up. Yeah? You must, I tend to believe that you must come up with something like, I tend to believe that after graduating from university, you should maybe create your own job, be your own boss. Actually, it's fun being your own boss because you're not controlled by the system. I don't like the system. The system won't allow you to grow. The system won't allow you to understand the whole world. The system will imagine working for a person for a longer time, let's say 20 years. You wake up the same time, you leave job the same time, like you're being indoctrinated into a system whereby you don't have any say, you don't share your ideas. I tend to believe that being your own boss gives you the mandate to be a better person, the mandate to change the world, the mandate to solving solution. I can give you an example. Let's say you are an IT graduate, you don't have any job at the moment. It's not your fault. Maybe you did your best. You did your best to finish. You finished the course, but you don't have a job. So what should you do? This is my advice. Yeah, I don't know much, but this is the little that I know. You can do this. The world requires you in a bigger way. You have many problems. You have many problems in the world. Okay, trying to come with different systems, different softwares that can solve this problem. There are two ways of making money. The first way is solving problems, the problems that we incur each and every day. Okay, when coming up with these solutions will give you money in a bigger way, man. You'll make money from solving this solution. Okay, even business is solving a solution. Let's say you're selling clothes. Your customer needs the clothes. You're solving the problem of the customer by providing clothes to them. So if you want to make money, you must first find a niche. A niche is the problem. I don't want to say the problem, but the thing. Yeah, actually, it's a problem because you're solving the problem. Okay, let's say for the system, like if you want to design an electoral system whereby citizens will be sure that the election that is being conducted is free and fair, you'll have solved the problem and you'll have made money from it. So you must be open-minded, you must be sharp, you must come up with new ways of making money. So I tend to believe if you be a problem solver, you're good to go, man. You can make money from it. So I don't encourage people maybe to finish and start applying for job only. Trying to figure out something, man. Trying to open your own company and what have you. Okay, trying to open your own business. Like, you got the power. It's high time. Also, the government should recognize the youth. Okay, we have so many engineers, we have so many doctors, we have so many teachers, we have so many people, so many lawyers, but they don't have the job. So my question to the government is, what has the government done to ensure that these teachers, these doctors, these pilots, these what have you, have jobs and what have you? It's high time for the government to open, let's say, laboratories for the doctors, for the researchers, for the pharmacists, to solve the problem. We have so many diseases and we don't have medication towards it. But I believe if the government gives opportunities to the doctors, to the pharmacists, to the lab technician or what have you, they will solve the problem. If given the opportunity to do that, they will solve the problem. Let's look to the case of our engineers. We have so many roads. I don't understand why we should bring foreigners to build for us roads at a bigger percentage, yet you have graduates coming from different universities each and every time. It's time for us Kenyans to believe that you got all that it takes to become the best. Yeah? We should give these engineers an opportunity to ensure that they put into practice whatever they have learned. Of course, at first I believe they'll make errors and what have you, but out of the errors they will be perfect. Yeah? So it's high time for the engineers, also Kenyan engineers, to be given opportunities to maybe make the roads and what have you. But but the problem with the Kenyan engineers, not all, but some of them, they love shortcuts. Maybe you can be given 20 million to build a road, you eat 5 million, you eat 10 million, you build a pure road, poor road. You see, so the problem that is facing Kenya or is facing Africans and all is the people itself. It's high time for the people to wake up. It's a wake up call for Kenya. It's a wake up call for Africa to change the way they are thinking. Man, we should not think. We should not be westernized. Let me say that we should not be westernized. It's time for Africa to stand on its own, maybe. Okay, because I believe you have great doctors, you have great engineers. It's just we haven't given them opportunity. The Africans themselves, the Kenyans themselves, haven't trusted their own. It's high time for Africa to wake up. It's high time for Kenya to wake up, to trust their own engineers and what have you. So as I wrap up, I want to tell all Kcse students, those who did well, congratulations as you venture into higher levels, and those who did not manage to do well, you did not do bad. You did well, Bana. You have so many avenues, you have so many options that you can do, or you can venture into becoming greater. Yeah, there's this notion that they say that the D student employs the A student, but it's not in all case. But I tend to believe that your grade doesn't define you. Okay, your grade doesn't define you. You are who you think. Yeah, it all starts with the mind. You are who you think. Maybe if you want to become a greater person, you have all the power, you have all the mandate to. Let's not the grade define you. But I'm also encouraging people to work hard. Okay? The fact that you know you did your level best, just go for it, man. Find a course. There are so many courses. Even the Kenyan government has really created opportunities, equal opportunities. to, let's say, the students who did not manage to do well. There are so many polytechnics. Yeah, you can join them and maybe find out 1 or 2 courses. But let's work out the fact that you did your best. It all counts, man. So that will be my advice to the students who maybe wanted to honest opinions from different people. So let not your grade define you. You are greater. You are who you think. I think even if I live at there, you will have understood what I've said, man. You are who you think. Okay, let not the grade define you. Okay, go for it, man. You got it, man. You got it, man. That's why I began with that quote. Yeah. So guys, subscribe on our YouTube channel, share, like, and comment. It's your boy Robust Captain.